Yeah. Hello. Hi, Starries. We might have a problem. We might have a problem being that my frames are dropping pretty bad. They look stable now. So I'm just worrying. I don't know if we're gonna be able to play Woowa, cause a couple things. One, the game, I forgot to update it. I didn't know it was a thing. So we might not be playing Woowa. We might just have to change over to another game. I think that's what we're gonna have to do tonight. Yeah. Kinda sucks. But I think, you know what, I guess why don't we boot up like Wizard101 or something? Something super easy. Cause like my game is just not loading. And I'm wondering if maybe the game not loading was affecting frames. I don't know if that's a thing, but my frames were dropping really bad until I exited out of Woowa. Coincidence? I don't know. So we're gonna change some stuff over real quick. Hi Skybook-a-man, hope you're doing well. I am going to get everything changed over. That really sucks because I want to play Woowa. It's just not possible, I guess. Every time I have tried to play Woowa, something bad has happened. Whether it's like something like IRL has happened and I'm like, uh-oh, never mind, can't play Woowa tonight. Or like, uh-oh, my computer, uh-oh, internet. Something has always happened, weirdly enough. Something always happens whenever I try to play Woowa. And I don't know why. But I gotta go into YouTube now. It should be changed over on Twitch. Like, I go into YouTube now and change it. The one thing that sucks about dual streaming. No creative titles. She doesn't have the brain cells to think about creative titles tonight. I am very quickly just changing some stuff. Oop, I think you can hear my dog shaking in the background. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Honestly, I feel like my frames were only dropping because Woo was loading or something. Because it's not dropping at all anymore. And nothing has changed. Interesting. Wonder what that's about. Wonder what that's about, Okay, now I'm just waiting for Wiz to boot up. And then we'll play some Wiz tonight, I guess. Play some Wizard101. It's been a while, so not too upset. But I don't know what it is. Every time I try to play Woowa, I feel like I'm cursed. I feel like I'm low-key Woowa cursed. Like, I want to play the game so bad, but the game doesn't want me to play it. Sad. Very, very sad. But tis what it is. We'll quest a little bit more in Azteca on my myth wizard tonight, if I can speak. And if the game would like to, you know, join us, that would be lovely. Here we go. It's gonna make me do the thing, so I'm gonna do this. Hi. And then I'm gonna do this. Yeah. And now I can switch over to Wizard101 and we can turn on some sound. And there it is. I don't know why it does that on for some reason when you use OBS, it makes you like if you like if you're trying to switch your game, the window for your game you're on, you have to like switch to a different scene and then go back. So then you can click on it. It's really weird. I don't know why they do that. I don't even remember where I am right now in Azteca. I don't think we're very far in. I'm gonna meddle with the sound a little bit. Okay, that should be good. Do I got anything? Do I have those? I don't have those, do I? That was the one thing when I was in Chrysalis that I was like, I cannot get these for some reason. And you're telling me they finally have them. Nobody wants the automodist, whatever thing, the autoist. Nobody cares about that. These things are so ugly. that's ugly too. What else we got? What else we got? Ooh, ooh, what is this? I love a good wing mount. Don't love this one, however. You know what? I'm trying to really go for some of the like Black Fairy K outfits. Let's see if I can. I got two. I got two. Oh my god, that was amazing. I got two of them. I just need the shoes. I've never got that lucky. What the heck? I need the shoes. Oh my god, come on. I just need the shoes. I have been literally trying to get that forever. I've been trying to get that outfit for so long, and you're telling me I'm just gonna come up in here and get it automatically? Because I'm like, oh my god, if I ever had a death wizard, this would be the fit. I need to sell some of this stuff, however. Like, I have two of them, so I can get rid of one of them. God, there's so many people in this realm. They need to get out of my realm. Oh, I got two of the hats too? Dang. Oh, what's the difference? Oh, this one's a myth one. Are they different? This one's actually a little bit prettier. I didn't mean to switch it. Actually, let's unlock. I don't know what it is. It's like this one is a little bit more shiny. The moons are a little bit prettier. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep this one. This one, very pretty too. See, the moons are gorgeous. Oh my god. I really want the shoes though. I want the shoes so bad. I don't even know who all these pets are. I don't even know what I'm gotten. I'm just gotten all kinds of things. Okay, oh my god, we gotta sell some stuff. We gotta sell some things, okay. I think we're good here. I'm gonna get rid of the cherry. I have a lot of cherries. You know what? I always like a Wizdoodle, but I can, you know, I can buy that anywhere. I do like a pink. I'll keep the pink teddy bear for my other house. On my storm. The only one that's pretty good is this one. Boop, 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 boop. Don't really need those. Don't need that. I do have treasure cards. Okay, good. Get rid of that because I don't garden on this character. Alright. Let's get back into Azteca. Azteca, it's Valentine's, so like you can get the pretty pink wings. I feel like, am I in a good realm? No, I need to go to a good realm. I need to go to a realm where like there's not a lot of people. And I gotta remember how to play on this character. It's been a hot minute. It's definitely been a hot minute. I need 3 of them. Oh my goodness. 3. I gotta remember how to play. I feel like for Wiz, I need to be wearing my hat, so I feel like I need to like shrink myself a little bit. I feel like I need to be shrinked. Also, I feel like I need to adjust my game capture just a bit. Because like there's this like bar. Do you guys see the bar? There's like a little bar on the side. Now it's gone. And I just have calendars. I just have calendars. And I don't really want a calendar for just a mob. But yeah, it's been a hot second since we've got into Azteca. I don't even remember the last time I did a Wizard101 stream. It's been a while. A lot of stuff's happened though in like Genshin and whatnot. And I feel like I'm pretty prone to Genshin. I did recently finish Polaris and get into Mirage on my Storm character. Also, I do know, dang, I'm not getting anything. I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of stuff. I do know that there's some more stuff to do in Pirate 101, and I posted on the YouTube channel that I am gonna get into that like very, very soon. I might even start the recording tonight on my Swashbuckler. My Swashbuckler technically is a finished walkthrough because I had already defeated Kane, but the thing is there's more to do. Like, you can do Sinbad, which then starts the second arc, and then you can go into Croctopia. So, yes, I know that's a thing. People have been constantly like messaging me in like comments and stuff about like, hey, there's actually more, like, you're not fully done. And I know. It's just my character was so bad. I couldn't get through the entirety of like basically I'll say the end of Mushu all the way through like Valencia. My voice is still doing that thing where it's going out. Anyway, I was having a really hard time with getting through the entirety of the game normally. So I'm like, well, I need to take some time on this character and work with her. Why am I getting so many calendars? Holy calendar. I think I just got a bad draw that time. But anyway, I've been working a little bit on making sure that I'm leveling up my character, Silent Harmony, and getting her ready to be able to go into Sinbad, because unlike, you know, the walkthrough, the person who is helping me, they no longer are playing the game. So I am going to be totally alone. So I'm like, well, I gotta make sure that my character is able to solo, you know? Gotta make sure that I'm able to solo. So I've done a lot of work training companions and whatnot. So that's a big thing I've been doing. My pips are so bad. Wow. Are they always like this? Again, I'm so used to being in Mirage now. But yeah, the private tier walkthrough, gonna be on a little bit of a pause so I can get through the Swashbuckler content, and then I'll hop back. But like, I knew it was a thing. I didn't know how much of it was out, however, but people have been, again, like commenting, telling me like, hey, there's more. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now. Now that my character, I feel, is much more better. I feel like I'm more confident in my Swashbuckler now than I was. So we're gonna work with her soon. Might even start that tonight. Woo. Alright, we got those. So let's head back to Jade. She's right here. Hey.
Those Night Weavers were no match for you. I'm sure you could take them all on if you had to, but this way will be faster. The Shadow Queen's minions disturbed many of the group of the 1,000 columns. Each is a monument honoring a great warrior. We should stand up some of the fallen columns to appease the local spirits, and we'll find my cauldron.
Okay, I got you. Don't worry about me, I got you. Hey, you wanna like... Well, I did see a thing where it said repair. Boop. Let's appease those spirits. You had better not pull me. How much gold will I get? Boom. Actually, not too bad. Not too bad for Azteca.
Excellent. We can use all the kind spirits we can get. Now, let's see what I can brew. I made a transformative potion from the moonflowers. Wrap yourself in the Night Weaver cloaks and drink from the cauldron.
Okay.
It will give you the face of a Night Weaver and let you slip inside the pyramid of the Storm Eye. Once inside, find out what the Shadow Queen's minions are scheming.
You aren't sure you like this too much. Somehow, wearing even an illusion of one of the Shadow Queen's minions feels wrong. And this cloak is super itchy.
Super itchy. Wow, I got a whole hour I could use this? No thanks. Hello, brothers. Okay, I guess I tricked them. I mean, they didn't even, like, do anything. They're gone now. They were so chill with me. Huh. Well. Hey. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. All of them. Clickety, 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 clack. Honestly, I kind of like that. That sounded kind of nice. Boom. $59. Hello. Ooh, hey. Bringing back Cyclops and Lane spells. Wow. 2 in a row. That's a little bit crazy. A little bit crazy. Just saying. Wow. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. 3. 3. A little bit much. It would have been so nice if I went first here, but I didn't. And that sucks. Eee. Let's hope they do some passing. That would be great. Would be very great. Whew. See, thank you. Perfect. Amazing. Spectacular. My pips are not that good. I feel like I'm so used to being on my storm that I'm like, oh my god, my pips. Like, they have not been this bad in a long time. I need the pips. Especially for a 7-pip spell, oh my god. Takes moons. And I don't even have a pet that heals. Yeah, I feel like going second here instead of first is a really big disadvantage. Pretty big disadvantage right now. Just don't hit me too hard. Okay, nice. Okay, nice, nice. That worked out way better than I was expecting it to, actually. That worked way better. Wow. Creepy moon. Gotta love the creepy moon. Ew, some gross noises. Who are you? What's up?
You are not of the shadow, are you?
Nah.
Please, I beg you, repair my tomb.
Nah, I'm a slay. I do not look Morganthe like that. By the way, did I show you guys my new head? Did I show you my new head? I have a new head, new hair, no hat, just hair. Totally not a wig. Wow. Wow, I'm actually casting a spell for once. Imagine a wizard casting a spell.
Thank you. The Shadow Queen's servant tore me from my rest, but then discarded me. They said I was not old enough. I'm over 1,000 cycles gone, thank you very much. Not old enough, but I am thankful. She stole the oldest spirits who were here. The Shadow Queen is gone, but her minions are in the central chamber stealing treasures. You must stop them.
Oh, Blue Angus. Oh.
What? I'm trying to summon the Storm Cayman and chain him as my servant. I didn't want a stupid wet-nosed wizard. Still, maybe I can feed you to the Storm Cayman. Come to Blue, Agnes.
I'm good. I think I would rather not. Okay, I feel like maybe I should put some frogs in. Or maybe I should put in an earthquake. You know, maybe an earthquake. Earthquake just a little bit more. Because I know she's going to have a lot more health than they are. So it'd be best to get the minions out first. Yeah, that's a little bit crazy. You know what? I'm gonna hit him with the shield first round. She's got a lot of pips. I don't like that. Why are you blue? Why are you blue? Why is she blue? I don't like that either. I don't like blue creatures. Do you know blue is one of the rarest colors in nature because it stands out so much? There's only a few things that are blue. Fun fact. Blue. I'm pretty blue. But yeah, I did change my hair. I had this, this like little, I always call them wigs, cause like, I mean, it kind of feels like a wig. You know, you buy it from the crown shop, you put it on like a hat, it's kind of a wig. But anyway, I had that. I'm like, that looks really nice. It would be nice to do something a little bit different because my storm wizard had the same exact hat that this wizard had. So I was like, let's do something a little different to kind of, you know, keep the outfits separate. And so, oh, nice. Thanks. Appreciate that. Love it. Beautiful. But anyway, I was like, let's do something a little bit different. So I put on the hair, and I think it looks, I think this is my favorite color for a myth, and it also is perfectly the same shade of like color my hair is underneath this. Kind of like a tealy kind of color. Okay, let's go ahead, hit you with Earthquake. Is that gonna kill? I have no idea. I don't think that's gonna kill, actually. Ew. I don't think that would kill. Hi, Tommy. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Playing some Wizard101 tonight. Wow. Oof. Yeah, I think I need to use my wolf spell. What's it called? Orthoris. It's been a while. Oh, you're actually going to bed? Oh no. Oh no. Well, I hope you have a good night. Get some good rest. And I need something that actually will help me. Hi, Queen! I know, Woowa would not load for me. It was not working. Like, I was trying to do the update and it was literally dropping my frames. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna have to like, we're just gonna have to do something else tonight, I guess. So we're in Wiz now. Yeah, we were gonna get Woowa. I was really wanting to play Woowa over Wiz. I know I betrayed everyone, but like I really wanted to. Trust me, I wanted to play Woowa. I've been itching to play Woowa. It's just every time that I try to play Woowa, something happens. Like something happens every stream where like I just can't for whatever reason. Like my internet might go out or like the game just like doesn't work. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It just hates me. I couldn't make it, so you saved it for me. You know what? Yeah, I totally. Guys, I saved it for Tommy. Yeah, totally. 100%. 100%. Let's see. You know what? Maybe we'll try to play it tomorrow. Maybe we'll try Woowa tomorrow, because I'm hoping that the update will be updated. Because literally, it took hours. Like, I started that update at like 3 p.m. to get it ready by 6 p.m. and it was still like processing shaders, and I'm like, okay, now that's a problem. That's a problem. So I will definitely get it completed by tonight, And then if I need to, I will even run it tomorrow because I gotta go do some errands tomorrow. But for sure, we will do plan on Woowa tomorrow. Plan on Woowa tomorrow. I really want to get through Jinzhou. I want to get to the new world, but like, it's gonna be some time. That's gonna be some time, you know? That's gonna be a while. Hi Val, welcome in, welcome in. I'll check tomorrow. Nice, nice. I don't even know if I have my first 5-star. It's actually been quite a while since I played in Woowa. I can't remember like anything. Where's my calendar at, by the way? It's not popping, and that's a little worrying. Just a tiny bit worrying. I feel like having a boss and then having minions, like 3 minions and 1 boss, that's a little bit much. There you are. About time it popped. Oh my god. Look at my health. I'm almost half health. Almost half health. Wow. Okay, at least you can't stun me again. You're supposed to be ice. Chill. I need you to chill. I need you to chill. You're supposed to be ice. Chill with that. Chill with the storm spells. Okay, I need you to be bad. I need you to be bad in like a you can't do damage kind of way. Not a baddie. I am not calling her a baddie. Just so you guys know. Not a baddie. 100% not a baddie. Not a baddie. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Shadow Legend. Legion, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, that did a lot more than I needed it to. Yeah, I am on PC. I don't have a Switch, so I just play PC.
Ah, my summoning spell! Ah!
Yeah. I can't remember if I gotta do the Cayman here or not.
The codex that Blue Agnes was studying describes the Storm Cayman as the servant
Cayman.
of the Great Storm Spirit. Or maybe it is one aspect of the Great Spirit. Hard to say. Either way, it's one big powerful being. Good thing she wasn't able to summon it. What was that crackle of thunder? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Let's see, what else can I... You know what? Maybe I could use a heal. Nah, no, I don't need a heal. Might get a membership? Ooh, nice, nice. I've had a membership, I hate to admit this, but I've had a membership for Wiz, for at least 6 years straight now. They have been really taking my money. But to be fair, I do play the game very regularly. And the content does pay for itself. Hey, now.
Who dares try to chain the lightning? Well, little thing, you've called down the thunder. Now try holding it in your puny hands.
This is gonna suck, but I'm gonna have to take out the Quetzals first. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck, because then it's gonna convert him to... so I'm not gonna do any damage on him here. Basically no damage whatsoever, sadly, but I gotta take the minions out. If I need to, I can always buy like a minion or something just in case, because I remember this guy was pretty easy on my storm, but, you know, I was a storm, you know. 14k health is a little crazy. I'm only level 25. Some of the enemies are like 18 or 800. Yeah. Honestly, my highest wizard right now, my storm is in Mirage. It's been starting to get a little bit bad. I would say Polaris gets a little bit bad. Genuinely the worst fight in this game, like, that I have ever had was recently with Rasputin, oh my god, when you get to him, just hope and pray. Just hope and pray. Like, basically, what we had to do is I had one other person in a team up, and someone had to hit every single round. So I Tempest, like, every single round, and you can't blade, you can't heal, you can't feint, you can't trap. Like, you just have to, like, literally spam hit him. Like, you just have to wait for pips. And it sucks. It is horrible. It is one of the worst fights that I have ever done. I don't recommend doing it solo. Like, definitely try to find a big team, because you really need a lot of people to be able to hit. And like, the problem is also that with Rasputin, he cheats, so that if you die, one, you can't like leave and like port back in, because then you get a tardiness cheat, so he takes like the majority of your health. But then if you heal, then he takes health back, so he starts healing if you heal, so it's kind of like a lose-lose situation. He's also like, he summons a lot of minions too, and you kind of have to kill the minions every single round, because if you let them get to like the 3rd round, they get really, really powerful, and they can like stun you, they can do big heals. Like, you just gotta get them out. You gotta get them out. You really gonna stun me? That doesn't help me. Everybody pass, please. Everybody pass. Oh, come on. Come on. I haven't had a lot of luck with long-term teammates. Yeah, honestly, me either. I've had some pretty bad luck recently. I kind of need everything I have here. That sucks. But yeah, I've also had some pretty bad luck with getting team-ups. Like, I usually play Wizard101 like completely solo. It's just that like sometimes you need help. Like, sometimes you need to have like someone else. You just can't do some certain like boss battles or like dungeons or whatever alone. And it kind of does suck, because like the worst ones that I've had encounters with are people who they'll do half the dungeon and then they'll leave. Like, they won't even finish it, which I don't understand. That's a lose-lose for both of us. Like, you know, that's a lose more, I would say, for them. I feel like let's go ahead and get a minion, because I'm half health. I didn't ask you to do that. I wanted you to heal me. This is a problem with getting minions. But yeah, I can't remember. It was like, it was the, I think it's called the Auroracle. It's the Auroracle episode that I filmed of the Storm walkthrough. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. But yeah, basically, like, I even caught this in the recording. Why is it like a shadow version of him? It's a weird glitch. But anyway, I was like doing the dungeon with this random guy who was waiting at the team up sigil. And we got halfway through it, and all of a sudden, he just left. He just ported away and left. And I'm like, okay, like, I mean, I got it on camera. I'm like, why would you just, you know, why would you just leave? Like, I understand, you know, maybe like something happened, IRL, had to leave. I've had moments like that where it's like, you know, you start something and then you're like, oh, actually, I gotta go. I gotta do something, you know, and you're in the middle of a dungeon. It sucks. But like, oh my god, it's like the worst feeling, because it's like I finally got someone to help me, and then they just up and leave. Low-key does suck. Does suck. You know what doesn't suck though? We are about to get our sharpened blade. Just a little bit more leveling and we can get that sharpened blade. So it's gonna be nice. Gonna have a little bit extra damage. Won't have to discard as much cards anymore too. Okay, you're finally gonna heal me. I'm gonna put this on while he's healing me and hope that I get a calendar, because I really need a calendar. Come on, Jirabi. Give me that heal. Give me that heal. I feel like I might need to like replenish my crown soon. Because I have been hit with a lot of enemies recently that I've just needed to summon like minions for. Like, oh my god, the Rasputin fight too. I was literally like sugar mama-ing my team. Because I was like, don't worry, I can buy stuff. Because I was like, you know, we need someone to like, you know, we need someone to hit, we need someone to like, you know, heal a little bit for us, and they kept taking out our healer, and so I was like, don't worry, I'll buy another minion, and my like teammate that I had gotten from like the team up was like, no, like, that's expensive, don't do that. I'm like, don't worry, I took advantage of the winter sale, and that's true, I did. I took advantage of that. I bought quite a few crowns, because the sale, not the best, I would say, but I mean, a sale's a sale, you know? I cannot find... I'm just gonna hit with Orthoris. I cannot find a calendar. Watch it pop up after I use this spell, too. Like, actually. How much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet? Hopefully this will do 13? Wow! Why did that do so little? And he's hitting me with Siren? The heck? Is he gonna resist or something? He should be boosting. He's a storm. I should boost on him. I don't know what just happened. Huh. Well, I don't know what happened. Ooh, how far is this area into the game? Ooh, where'd you say you were? Level 25, so I'm assuming you're probably in like Marlebone or like End of Croc. So if I say Marlebone, you have Mushu, and then you have Dragonspire, Celestia, Zafaria, and then Avalon, and then Azteca. So it is like 5-6 worlds away. It's quite a ways away. I think I'm like in my level 80s. Yeah, you're in Croc? Okay, yeah. So you'd have Marleybone, Mushu, Dragonspire, Celestia. I keep forgetting Zafaria for some reason. I love Zafaria. Avalon, and then, so like you have 6 worlds in between where we are. Quite a ways away. I feel like I've been playing this game for too long when I can count the worlds almost like it's the alphabet. Kinda sad. But you know what? You know when you find a game that you just really like and it influences you so much that when you make a VTuber model, you're like, yeah, I need to be one of those. Yeah. Okay. I need you to quit trying to hit, and I need you to heal. Capiche? I brought you into this battle to heal. Well, see, I don't know what's going on with the weird shadow glitch here. It does look cool, but it's a glitch. It's always hard being a myth fighting a storm. However, being a storm fighting a myth, luxurious. Like, it's crazy how much more difficult it's been for me to do a myth character than a, you know, I'm gonna put a feint on while you're healing. It's been so much harder to do a myth walkthrough solo than a storm, which I feel like that's to be predicted, you know? But like, wow. Like, I purposely, like, when I did my storm walkthrough, I did what's the word, like a poll I let my community pick which school to use, and the majority of people said to do Storm, and so I went with Storm. And so then when I started a little bit later on, I started this walkthrough for like stream only. I was like, you know what? Why don't we do Myth? Because it's like the opposite of Storm. I didn't realize how much more difficult it was really gonna be. Like, it's really difficult. Okay, well this kind of sucks, but I'm probably going to fail this. Everyone does love lightning. I must. Yes, lightning is great. Storm, lightning, amazing, perfect. Honestly, one of my favorite elements too. Maybe that's why in Genshin I really like Inazuma. I like my storm stuff. My electro. He's just in the background of my spell. Okay, overkill, but gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Perhaps I was too quick, little magician. I see now that you carry a light in your spirit, and you oppose the shadow.
I diddly darn do.
The Shadow Queen stole the spirits of the 3 eldest aztecaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaa who rested here. They are like my children. You must help unify the aztecaaaaaaaaaaaa around their new king. If Azteca is to have a hope of resisting the Shadow Queen, the reach is long, and it has poisoned one of the king's closest advisors. Go and help him, for Shadow cannot survive the light.
Why is he talking in all caps? He's in all capitals. Not many people in this game talk in all caps. Bro was yelling at me. I started with a Myth and then switched to Storm. Understandable. Like, I love Myth, but Myth is one of those schools you do have to be a little bit patient with. Storm, you can just like zip through questing. Myth, you gotta have some patience.
The Shadow Queen's forces are moving faster than I expected, and those dark words of the Storm Cayman worry me greatly. You must return to the Zocalo at once and speak to Pakal Redmask. Tell him what the Storm Cayman revealed to you. Pakal will have an idea how to unearth the shadows infesting the Jura Palace and poisoning young King Aksaia Knife Moon.
Oh, where'd my mount? I've got so many mounts. This is the one I always use. But, ooh, that's cute. I've got so many one day. Why was my mount not on? I feel like sometimes you log out of the game and then come back and something's changed. Like your mount is gone, your pet's gone. I don't know why.
Young magician, you've been gone so long I was growing worried. Did you find the Pyramid of the Storm Eye? What? A traitor? Tear my tail feathers!
No.
King Aksaia has 3 close advisors who all serve the former ruler, King Akampi Reedfist. Any of them could be the traitor. There's Toki Two-Face, Yakate Farwalker, and Itzko Twisted Obsidian. All of them could be swayed to the Shadow Queen.
See, I feel like you would be able to kind of, you know, you would think, you know, one of them, you know, maybe more than the others, but you're wrong.
I suggest you speak to Toki Two-Face first. She's never liked me, and I believe she has acted directly against my people.
I feel like it wants to, like, throw you in a direction, but it's not the one you think it is. Let's see, let me get this chest. How much gold? Okay. Decent. Decent.
Huh. You survived Mangrove Marsh, I see. Did you find my scouts in the end? An agreement to hand over Tula Village in time? I'm not sure I like that. Avians are tricksy. We'll discuss it with the king. Time for that later. The Thunderhorns in the city are on the verge of rebellion. Can you help me?
No.
Defeat some of the crazed Thunderhorns to calm them down and find out who or what is steering them up.
Why do I have to do everything for everyone? That's the real question. Why do I have to do everything for everyone? And I didn't even get a blade. Didn't even get a blade. Let me see what level Sharpen is. Wizard101 Sharpen Blade quest. I know you have to do a couple things first. 86 plus quest. It's called Turn Up the Sun. Okay, we'll have to like look at that after. Thank you for the follow. Raph, thank you. Thank you. I'm not getting a single blade. That's not great. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I don't even remember what level I am, actually. Should be close. I think also you had to do something in Safaria. I think you have to do something in Safaria. I just can't remember. He's just gonna kill... I'm gonna give it one more round. I feel like I trust Orthrus more than I trust, Earthquake. These spells feel like they take forever. Okay. Orthrus. Boom. I think we have one more round, don't we? I think we have to collect 3. Okay, let's see what level I am first. Yeah, okay, I am quite a ways away from being able to get Sharpened Blade. But I need it. It's gonna be such a huge help when we get Sharpened. I feel like what I really need is something with, like, pips. I need pip percentage. That's what I feel like is really holding me back right now, is not getting a lot of power pips. But so far, I mean, for this level, my gear is decent. I can't, wait, am I still on Waterworks? I can't remember. I feel like I'm confusing this character and my Storm character. I feel like I do that a lot. Because I do play more on my Storm Wizard regularly than I play on my Myth Wizard. So I feel like I'm like, confusing the two. Like back and forth. It happens. I don't understand how like some people have so many wizards that they're like actively like doing walkthroughs and playing with. How do you keep in touch with your wizards? Like, I feel like whenever I switch between my Storm and my my Myth, I have to relearn how to play, you know, for that school. Like, it takes me a minute at least. Gotta remember how to play sometimes, you know? Like, I've seen people's accounts where they have, like, literally... I know someone who they have already unlocked another, like, the extra school. Like, you can have 7 wizards, but you have to pay for that last slot. I know someone who has that last slot, and, like, they just wanted to make a wizard for every single class, and they're not very leveled. Like, all of the wizards are, like unicorn way. I only have 1 wizard. Honestly, I think that's pretty, like, you know, pretty much for the best. Honestly, I wouldn't say, like, make more than 2, you know? Especially if you are just starting. I feel like if you're just starting, stick to the first one you have, definitely. Because Wiz has a lot of content to get through. They have a lot of worlds. A lot of worlds to get through. And it's gonna take some time.
The huge hungry lizard told us to throw down the king.
He lives in a house in the Zocalo.
Oh, okay. The Zocalo. Boom. But yeah, one day I would like to have like 7 wizards, you know, do a walkthrough of some sort for each school. But honestly, that's like a, I feel like that's a 10-year goal. That's like a decade goal. Cause like, dang. And like, Wiz just keeps adding content too. So it's like, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while.
Has the king been overthrown yet? Curses, you're not one of my men. Well, I'll tear you down and then the king too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, lizard boy. Lizard boy, okay. That's a lot more health than I thought you would have had. Quite a bit more health than I thought you would have had, actually. I'm a little embarrassed because I thought that this guy was a minion. I didn't know he was a boss. I do have goals. I've got goals. I've got crazy goals. I will say, however, I think, okay, I might regret saying this, but I think what I want to do is I'm going to, I mentioned earlier about Pirate 101. I'm gonna finish out, it's gonna be like my next big goal for YouTube, is to really finish out, the last few things for my swashbuckler that I haven't finished. Like, we gotta do Sinbad, and then we gotta do Croc, and then that wizard, that pirate should be done. Done. And then I do have a privateer, so she is in Mushu. So I've been working on her a little bit. I'm gonna like take a pause on her so that I can focus on my swashbuckler, finish her like for sure, done, no more content, and then we'll do my privateer, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, for sure, done, no more content. And then I might, and I say heavy might, do a stream walkthrough like this, where I only play it on stream as a witch doctor, because I really like witch doctors. I think they're my favorite class, and I haven't done a walkthrough for a witch doctor. But a lot of people do say that they fizzle a lot, so I was like, well, maybe for a walkthrough, let's not do that, but I kind of want to do one. I know I said after the privateer I was done with pirate, because I don't love pirate as much as I love Wiz, but I do really want to play as a witch doctor. I feel like if I can play as a witch doctor, then I'm gonna, like, I'm done. I'm done, you know? Once I finish witch doctor, I'm done. I like the game, but I do feel like Wiz is kind of where my heart is, because as you can tell by the hat, I like a lot of wizardy, witchy type games and stuff. Are you the opposite? Are you a pirate person? You a pirate fan? Honestly, I love pirate. I'm so glad that like they have added more content to the game, and that they are working on Arc 2. I just wish the story was a little better. Ah, you're a pirate person. I love pirate. I feel like pirate's very underrated too. But yeah, I haven't played through Croc. I have watched some people talking about Croc and stuff. From what I've seen, not a lot of people tend to love Croc, so I'm really hoping that it'll be a better experience when I play through it. Croc as in Croctopia and Pirate 101. Oh, you originally started with Wiz? Yeah, me too. I started with Wiz, and then I'm dating myself, but like I was around when Pirate 101 first came out. I remember being a kid when it first came out, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna try it out. And to be fair, like when I first tried it out, I enjoyed it, but like at the time I was using prepaid cards for Wiz because I was a kid and my parents were like, we're not buying a membership for you to play a game. So I would spend my chore money on getting prepaid cards, and I'm like, I can't do 2 games like that. Like, I just can't, so I chose Wiz. Started playing Pirate a year after it came out. Nice, nice. I do think in some aspects I like the pirate story. Certain areas I like more. What do I have on you? Do I have this on? I can't tell. I'm gonna put this on anyway. But yeah, I think honestly my favorite area was Blood Shoals. I love that. I love that area. It's very nostalgic too. Oh, I got back into Wiz about 3 years ago. Nice, nice. They've definitely been pumping out some new worlds within the last couple of years, so that's really nice. I feel like Darkmoor was really good recently. Again, I haven't played through it, but I've watched other people play through it. Other, dang, that didn't do enough. Other, Wiz content creators, I've seen them play through it. I think I like the story. I know people had some complaints with it. I liked it. I liked Darkmoor. I think it was fun. You're really gonna heal. I don't know why. Am I not critting? Is that what it is? Am I just like not critting? I'm yapping, so maybe I'm not looking enough. But I feel like I'm not critting. But yeah, I really like Darkmoor. There's a couple worlds, however, I didn't like. I didn't like Lemuria. Not a huge fan of that one. Wallaroo, not a huge fan of. I feel like I'm one of the very few percentage of people who did like Caramel. I didn't like Novus. Novus was a little bit weird. A little bit out there for me. Novus and Lemuria was just a little bit weird. Are you really healing? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill now. The farthest I've ever played through, ooh. I used to have a life wizard on this account that I got all the way up to Wallaroo with, because that was around the time when Wallaroo was like the final world. So I had, at the time, got all the way to the end, but then I ended up getting rid of her.
I'm sorry. I have no faith in King Axaya Knife Moon to lead us to victory.
He has no faith. But yeah, my life wizard, I'm gonna be so for real, I built her really bad, and I just kind of wanted to like delete every wizard from this account so that I could start over fresh, because like this is not technically my main account. Like I kind of abandoned my main account because again, I used to use prepaid cards and so my mom forgot her master password, so I wasn't even able to, like, you know, as an adult now, go in and use my own card to like put money into the game, because they're like, I even contacted KingsIsle. I was like, hey, this is my situation. I've been using this account since I was like a kid, and I have prepaid cards that I've been using, but my mom doesn't know the master password she made like 12 years ago. And they literally were like, sorry, can't help you. Like, oh, okay. So then I had to make a new account, which is this one, so I can use my big girl money on a membership.
The Uch hungry lizard was behind it? Well, we're going to make him repair all the damage he's done. Greedy, selfish, unevolved trilobites like the Uch hungry lizard will always try to take advantage of the chaos. We must do something to unify the people and build morale. The Aslan statue in the Zocalo is damaged. Let us repair it. There is a half-submerged statue in Mangrove Marsh. Haul it back to use as raw material.
Okay. We can do that. But yeah, that really sucked. That really sucked. Kinda just had to like get over it. Years of really good stuff, really good gear, things that I bought with my prepaid card money, gone. Sad, but you know what, it's okay. It's okay. I feel like if I wasn't so like attached to this game, I probably would have had a breaking point and I probably would have quit. But I like it enough that I'm like, nah, it's okay. It'll be fun to start from, you know, the ground up. It'll be fun. And I do know that is what some people do. Some people will like actually buy everything in the game. I've seen a couple people who are like, I refuse to have a membership. I'm just gonna like buy everything so that I own it. And if that's what you want to do, I'm not gonna tell you not to, but it's definitely cheaper in the long run to just buy a membership. What is this?
You managed to pull, haul, and heave the statue out of the muck. You hope the stains will come out of your gear.
Ew.
Seriously, do these people have any idea how long you've been studying as a wizard?
Exactly.
Yet here you are, once again, in the muck. As you look the statue over, you notice a part is missing. The head. Probably important. A trail goes into that tomb.
I would think so. I would think that would be important. Novus references some events that took place in Pirate. Yeah, so that leads to confusion. Yeah, if you don't play Pirate, I feel like even in Azteca 2 with the Monquisadors, I feel like you might be a little out of the loop.
You want my head? Only if you defeat me. Otherwise, I will take yours.
I don't think you want mine. Just to put that out there. Don't think you want my head. Hi, Lemmy. Yeah, Woowa died. Sadly. Woowa, I forgot to update it, and it was just not compiling shaders fast enough for me to be able to, like, properly stream it, so I am moving that to tomorrow. Woowa tomorrow, for sure. Let's see. This. This. But yeah, no, genuinely. I think, honestly, if I did, like, I don't know, I'm just thinking, sometimes I'm like, yeah, it would be nice to, like, still get the prepaid cards, but, like, the problem is, you can't find them. That's why my, that's why I had to just abandon that account, because there is no way. I literally could not get the prepaid cards anymore. Like, I couldn't even log in with a master password to put, like, my card number in to, like, pay, you know, so I couldn't do anything with it. Like, they pretty much have discontinued all of the prepaid cards. Like, they used to be able to find them at, like, Best Buy, Target, stuff like that, Walmart. They're completely gone. They're also, like, completely gone from, what's it called? GameStop, I think. Last time I went to GameStop to look for them, they didn't have them anymore. You hate Woowa? Really? Why do you hate Woowa? Waiting on welcome back rewards. Understandable. Yeah, I did. I tried changing my master password, like, and it wouldn't let me, because you had to have, like, the master email and the master password, and this was an account that my mom made me when I was, like, 9 years old, so she put all the credentials and stuff in it. She put all the password stuff in there, so, like, you know, like, 12 years later, when I, you know, was able to, like, buy stuff for myself, you know, like, I got a job, and I was like, okay, I want to play Wizard101 now and get a membership. I contacted everyone that I could when it came to King's Isle support about, like, my situation. And literally, they just responded to me in an email. Sorry, but if you don't have the master password or the master email, I can't really help you. And I'm like, well, I'm contacting you because I don't know that. Like, I even gave them, like, my account name, like the username and the password, and I'm like, this is the only thing I can give you. Like, this is the only thing I know. And I would have thought that they could have used that to, like, maybe do something and track, you know, the password, the master password and email, but apparently not. So I just kind of had to give up on that account. Like, I tried everything. I spent, like, a month or so, month or two maybe, just trying to, like, research of ways, like, has anyone else found out how to, you know, like, deal with my problem? Like, I've contacted support. I even sat in a call waiting to talk to someone. Like, that's how serious I was about trying to get that account back. Literally, no one got to me. No one really helped me. Sad. But I still play their game. So I guess they got me in the end. At least I had fun on the account, I guess. At least I had fun, because, you know, I did waste many years of money and going to Toys R Us and like Walmart and Target and GameStop and Best Buy and buying cards with my chore money. A lot of money wasted on that account, sadly. I had that kind of issue with my pirate. Yeah, it really sucks. Like, I don't know if they just need to like change their system or something, but like that really sucks. Like, honestly, again, if I wasn't so dedicated to Wiz, I would have crashed out and I would have never picked up this game again. If I was a normal person, I would have just crashed out, but I like the game too much. I do sadly have to say it's one of those games that I don't think I could ever truly quit it. Like, I've had times where I've had to take breaks from the game just because I'm like, okay, I just feel like it's a little bit repetitive. Like, I think the longest I ever took break-wise from the game is I took like a year from it. Like, when I was in school, I just took a complete year from it and then came back and like played so much during the summer. Like, I basically spent all day playing Wiz. That was fun. My thing was that when I originally set up the account as a kid, I accidentally mistyped the master email. Ooh, yeah.
My good eye!
God, that's gotta be hard too. See, that's another thing that I even theorized with my mom. I was like, do you think you might have mistyped something? And she's like, I don't know. Because she's like, it should be the email that I still use to this day. Like, I haven't ever had another one, but it wouldn't take it. And I even sent KingsIsle the email, and they're like, we can't find anything under this email. And I'm like, you should.
Oh, for the love of the spiral. You thought the mud on the body was bad enough. Ghoul spit. Gross.
For the love of the spiral. I love the sarcasm. I think it's fun. Because honestly, I feel like that encapsulates how the player feels. Like, oh my god, I'm a wizard. Why am I not using magic to solve all my problems, you know? Which is a good question. It's a very good question. But yeah, this account I do just kind of use only for like content purposes. I don't feel like I really play Wizard101 on my own anymore unless I'm like streaming or recording it for a walkthrough. Because I kind of know everything, you know, that's gonna happen. So I'm like, you know, might as well make content with it. I love the game and I do want to record the game and stuff. So I do have a goal to make a wizard for every single school. A walkthrough of some sort. Again, probably like a 10-year goal.
Good work. How's your stonemasonry?
Girl, I am a wizard.
That was a joke. I wouldn't expect a magician to know anything about stonework.
Well, thank you. You're the first.
However, if you take the pieces over to Old Man Huehue, he can help you restore the Aslan statue. Then you can raise it up.
Alright. Thank you for the drink. I needed that, actually. I've been yapping for a little bit. Nom nom.
Ah, the statue of Aslan. Did you know he was one of the first heroes of Azteca? Of course I can help you fix it. I have some excellent tools, and maybe a little bit of magic. Good as new. You can raise it to the plaza in the Zocalo now.
Nice. Oh, I still use the account, but I'll never be able to use the chat. Ooh. Honestly, yeah. That sucks. Like, with my other account, I'm still able to use it all the way up until the Savannah in Safaria. That's as far as I ever got paying for the game.
With some help, you raise the statue back to its proper place in the Zocalo. Looking good there, Aztlan.
Nice. But yeah, that account is going to be permanently forever capped at, the Savannah. Because I'm not able to put anything else into it unless I'm so like lucky that I find a prepaid card, which why would I? The frame drop. Wow. Crazy. Okay, let me give it just a second. Let me give it just a second. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. I don't know what the heck is up with my frames. Frames. Frame drop. I'm gonna BRB real quick. Okay, I don't know why my frames just dropped like that all of a sudden. That was kind of bad. But we should be good now. I was like wondering, why can't I talk to her? Now I gotta wait for some stuff to reload. But we're good. We're all good. We're all good. Sometimes the internet buggy, a little bit buggy. Because I think my internet provider is the actual worst one known to mankind. I really do. I think it is the worst one known to mankind.
Thank you for your help, Magician. Anything we can do to unite the people in this time of strife is important. I will let King Axaya know how you have helped this day. You may tell Pakal Red Mask that you have my thanks.
Okay, well, she's not the traitor. That's for sure. Oh, I'm in Caramel, but I'm taking a break to focus on Monstrology. Nice, nice. I don't think I've ever actually dabbled in Monstrology. There's a couple new things in the game that I'm just not a huge fan of. You know, like I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I want to really dabble into this. But yeah, I think Monstrology is pretty cool.
Talkie Two-Face was concerned about the people's morale and unifying all behind the king? Doesn't sound like a traitor. Toki is not the traitor. That leaves us with two other possibilities to serve the king. Find and talk to Itzko Twisted Obsidian. He's in the Zocalo.
I feel like that just proves the point that I said earlier. Because it completely skipped over Yakate even though he was second.
I'm not sure about him. Not at all.
Hi, Da. Hello, young wizard. Hello.
You are Pakal's pet outsider? Toki Two-Faced warned me about you. Toki Two-Face said you were a capable duelist among your other qualities. Well, I have need for such a one. I believe there is an evil conspiracy aslither. Who benefited from King Akampi Reedfist's demise? Axaya, of course. But King Axaya is young and green. He must have someone behind him, controlling the hungry dead. I suspect the Thunderhorn. Although Axaya is a smoking mirror, the Thunderhorns gain much power with a weak king on the throne. Go into the cenote, outsider, and defeat the Moonskull zombies. Go down to the cenote
chill.
and defeat the Moonskull zombies to find the clue to their master. I'm sure it is a cult of Thunderhorns.
Chill. Oh my god, yes. I love this world. I love Azteca. Azteca is so good. It's sad, but it's good. Honestly, I stand by what I said, like, in my walkthrough. I think the only world that I've ever, like, truly hated was Celestia. I know a lot of people tend to either hate Safaria or, Azteca. Some people also hate, like, some of the newer worlds. Like, we mentioned, I know a lot of people hate Caramel and Lemuria and Novus. Personally, I don't like Celestia. For me, Safaria is the best. Safaria is so good. Oh my god. Like, Safaria really grew on me recently. Like, I played it with my Storm for the walkthrough that I do, and genuinely, I really love that world. I had so much fun with it. I feel like I have a hard time picking my favorite world, because I feel like I want to say Avalon. But I love Avalon aesthetically. I feel like I also have a lot of childhood memories of, you guys know I Am the Chaz? They're the one who made the Avalon song. I feel like that reminds me a lot of like my childhood, and so I feel like that song has made me really love Avalon. I want to say Avalon, but I feel like genuinely the most fun I've had was either in Wizard City or Dragonspire. Weirdly enough. I hate Novus too. I hate it too. I hate it too. Novus, low-key, a little bit weird. Little bit weird. Lemuria also kind of a little bit weird. I don't think I like when the story like changes either scenery. I think that's the thing. When it changes scenery a lot, or like story plot almost like out of nowhere, I don't like that. And I feel like those are two worlds that does that a lot. I feel like Wizard City is the improved version of Wizard City. Or Avalon. Yeah, Avalon is the improved Wizard City. Yeah, yeah. I did see a theory that, like, Wizard City and Avalon are so similar because, you know, Meryl Ambrose is from, Avalon. Because there are actually, like, some humans in Avalon. You don't see a whole lot of humanoid people once you get out of, like, Wizard City. Maybe some in Dragonspire, but they're mostly, like, ghost. But Avalon has some humanoid people. A few. Very, very few. I'm actually surprised, though, that Avalon didn't have more, like, humanoid people. I'm surprised that, like, some of the newer worlds, like Darkmoor, has so many humanoid people. Like, even the monsters are pretty humanoid, like the bats. Not the bats, I should say. The, what were they called? I can't remember. They had a name. Are they called Demi-mortals? The bats? But the full-on, what's it called? Full-on vampires. Very humanoid. Oh, as for the story, Malastare arc remains the best in terms of narrative. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. I do like, however, that Wiz does try to do something different from Pirate. I feel like Pirate's bosses are kind of like, let's just take over the world. I'm evil. I'm gonna take over the world, you know? I feel like Wiz, their bosses have different motives. Like, Morganth, absolutely. I'm evil and I want to take over the world. But, like, Malastare just kind of wanted to bring his dead wife back to life and kind of got lost in the sauce. So, like, to be fair, I feel like he started off with, like, a not-so-evil cause, but I think he got, like, warped mentally. Like, he lost himself trying to bring her back. I like that, and that's why I do not care. I will never shit-talk Malastare. Ever. He's the best. Like, I don't care how many times they bring him back. I think he's a good character.
You hear a bellow for help from deep in the mine.
Help! Please, help!
Do I have to? Yeah, 100% agree. Also, like, the whole, like, Raven Spider thing. I feel like it was interesting. I feel like that was interesting, because it explores more of the creation of the spiral. Who's gonna talk? I know someone's gonna talk in here.
Ah, what have we here? A magician? You have boldly gone where none have gone before. Peace or utter destruction? It's up to you, magician.
The only thing I will have to say that I don't quite like about the Raven and Spider arc is that it does feel like Grandmother Spider just kind of rapidly changes in that arc. Like, I feel like she went, you know, obviously she's our narrator. She went from being, like, always kind of on our side to very, you know, warm with us. And like even when we meet her in Wintertusk, she's like, I've been watching you since the day you started your journey, you know? Very kind. But then immediately we interact with Spider and she switches up. She's like, I will strike you down if I have to. And I'm like, hey, chill. Chill, Grandma. Chill, you know? The problem is that the enemies after him were not motivated by evil or aimed at evil, but rather evil for evil's sake. Exactly, exactly. That's why I am kind of invested in Miranda Breyer's character. If she is going to end up being the quote-unquote new villain of the new arc, I'm hoping that they do something good with her, because it seems like she's in the same position that we are as a wizard, as a character, because it's established that, like, you know, when you do the create a new character, like, Gamma says, oh, where are you from? And Meryl says, from a world that doesn't even believe in magic. And everyone kind of speculated, oh, Earth, of course. And then now, finally confirmed, yeah, we're from Earth. And so is Miranda. So, I don't think she's evil. I don't know what she's doing, though. I don't know what her plan is. I don't know what her deal is. But I don't think she's evil. So I'm really hoping they do something interesting with her if she's gonna be a villain. Because I feel like you could do a lot. Like, what does she want? Why is she here? Why is she not helping us? You know? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh yeah, you don't think Miranda's the villain? I don't know. I really don't think she is either. But if they did make her the villain, I wouldn't be upset with that. I feel like her character is so interesting that it could go either way, and I would be happy. Oh, the new arc has a villain with a backstory for evil? Yes, oh my god, yes. Definitely. Like, I feel like that's the best way to really get attached, I guess, to a villain, is to give them a good story. Like, why are they evil? I like Morganthe. She's crazy. But literally her whole story is she was just evil. She was just evil. There's no reason for her being evil. It's seemingly she just woke up one day and was like, I'm gonna be evil. Like, even in her backstory, when you go back and you see her interacting at Ravenwood and interacting with professors, I should say, at Ravenwood, and when you see her in Avalon, she straight up is just mean. She straight up just wants stuff for herself. She's a selfish character, and that leads her to being evil. Low-key, I don't love that. I want there to be some sort of reason, you know? Some sort of reason. Like, why are you evil? You know, what's your motive besides just being selfish? That's why Malistaire was so good. I feel like he got lost in the sauce. I don't think he ever meant to be evil, but he got so lost in the sauce after Sylvia died that he just kind of like warped into a horrible person without necessarily meaning to. Yes, oh my god, Cain. Cain is such a good villain. Yeah, I will give you that. Cain is a really good villain. Like, Cain technically was made from an ancient, like, what was it, El Dorado artifact? Some sort of piece from El Dorado? And kind of made him warped? Amazing. Love that. He thinks he's so good, but he only sees logic and he doesn't see feelings because, you know, he's basically like an animatronic, you know? I think that's really cool. Honestly, speaking of animatronic, he reminds me a lot of the Mimic from FNAF. Like, this didn't happen to Cain, but like, I feel like similar story. Like, in FNAF, the Mimic was a creature who was an animatronic, I should say, who basically learned to be evil and hate everyone and want to kill everyone because Edwin Murray, the creator, abused it. So like, I feel like Cain is giving me that vibe. Like, it's kind of like a learned thing to be evil. Like, you're not meant to be evil, but you learned it. And so now that's a learned behavior. And it's like, it's an animatronic. It's something that can't think the way we think as humans. I love that. I think that's such a cool, like, way to, you know, showcase the differences between humans and, like, AI animatronic-y stuff. Yeah, exactly. Evil doesn't come from nowhere, and I love the past of villains who understand how they became evil. Exactly. Exactly. Am I stunned? No. Just taking forever. Yeah, I think the story, I really like in stories too, when you do have like a villain who like reflects on their actions, because like sometimes they genuinely like see what they've become and they're like disappointed in themselves because of, you know, like the path that they took during their life. You know, they're like, this isn't what I wanted, but this is what I became. I love that. I think that is a great villain. When you have that self-reflection and you realize, hey, the only one who messed up your life is you. Not the protagonist, you. That's amazing.
Magician!
I can hear you. I'm right here. Boop. Yeah, I feel like villains are characters who are really hard to write, so people tend to cop them out a little bit.
Thanks. I didn't think we would make it out of there.
You're welcome. Oh, and the Zocalo. Why not just, you know, teleport instead of walking? Dang, I was really hoping we would get a little bit closer to 86 today to get Sharpened Blade, but not looking like it.
There are trapped thunderhorns in the mines? That is very distressing. Perhaps they are not behind the hungry dead at all. If we cannot get to the black putrid heart of the curse of the hungry dead, we will know no peace. I do not, as a rule, go to the thunderhorns, but perhaps this time I must make an exception. Consult with the thunderhorn shaman, Tezcat 3-star, as to how to deal with the hungry dead.
Oh yeah, Darkmoor does have pirate references too. I love when they like integrate like more pirate stuff and Wiz stuff together in their respective games, because it is a shared universe. I think it's really fun.
Hello, magician. Itzko sent you to consult with me? What next? The sun fails to rise?
Wow, don't jinx yourself.
It's grimly amusing that it takes an apocalyptic event for Itzko to ask for my help. However, Pakal, Zelen, and I have been in deep meditation. We need undead compounds from the smoking mirror zombies in Cenote. Then you'll have to battle a ghoul, Azcal Fireant, to get Essentia.
Of course.
Take them to the calendar stone in the Pyramid of White Fire and call forth a vision. Then return to us.
Okay. Zombies. Zombie time. Let's see. Also, I feel like I should bring this up since we were talking about pirate. I actually saw a short of this very recently discussing how Pirate 101 handles a quote-unquote, as this content creator said, dead game. And I say that in quotation marks because I don't think that it's ever truly a dead game. Because if you still have people playing, you know, I don't think you can ever really say that a game is dead. But I heard them like in the short just kind of talking about that they really liked the way that hey, did I get you? I guess I did. The way that KingsIsle did handle Pirate 101, because it's a game that is quote unquote considered dead because they're not updating it. There's a lower player percentage because they're not actively updating it. And unlike a lot of other games like Club Penguin, Toontown, stuff like that, instead of just closing the servers for good, they just kept the servers up. It might have been like stale, years of no content, but like, you know, at least they kept it up. Like so many games, they do that with MMOs where it's like, well, we're not really updating it, and, you know, we're losing our player percentage. It's not as many people playing anymore. Might as well just like close it. And I'm like, no, don't close it. That's why people literally are like making the rewritten series and stuff for games, because people still want to play those games. Like nobody wants you to close it. Like even if you're not gonna like, you know, update it, I think honestly I would, like if Wiz ever did end up closing, like, or just they're done, no more story, I still hope that they would leave this like server up so I could play it. I feel like that's so sad when they just like close servers. Oh yeah, Pirate handles the spiral politics better than Wiz. Exactly. Oh my god, yeah, it does, really. Like Marlebone for sure did, for sure. Which is one of the things that people had against Novus, because in Novus politics, yeah, I feel like, honestly, I do feel like Pirate is a very political world. Like, you are very involved in the politics, and I don't know if that's like a reference or inspiration via, like, oh my god, what's it called? Pirates of the Caribbean? Because same with Pirates of the Caribbean, same with One Piece too. I feel like a lot of the pirate stuff that I have consumed is very, like, you know, pirates are like absolutely intertwined with like politics. Wizards, not so ever, it feels. But yeah, like, even, I'm just like thinking, like, even in Monquista, like, there are so many rules that you have to follow to be like politically accepted into, like, you know, the Monquista, what's it called? It's like the leader of like the not the in Monquista crown, but like the one in like the port in Skull Island. Like, you have to dress up like a clown or something. It's like, whoa. Yeah, Part 101 was neglected because the number of players in the game decreased. Yeah. I do think a lot of that, though, is just because, you know, they focus on Wiz more. Which, understandable. Wiz is absolutely the money maker. But, like, Pirate is really good. It's got a really good story. I feel like Pirate 2 definitely needs some revamps. Like, go back and revamp a couple things. Like, one of the things that annoys me with Pirate is just, like, how long it takes for you to travel. Even if you do use quick travel, you're still, like, it's gonna take time. Like, it's gonna take time to get to point A to point B. Also, some of the battles are really annoying, because it's like, you keep descending into a dungeon where it's like enemy after enemy after enemy after enemy. Like, the one that I hate the most is when you have to save Napoleon. That one's horrible, because every time you turn around, you get ambushed by, like, clockwork guys. It's low-key annoying. Like, you don't need that many fights. You know? Like, I'm not trying to, like, 100% compare the games or anything. I guess I got that. But, like, I do feel like Wiz, when it comes to, like, their quote-unquote dungeons, I do think they're so much faster because they don't put that many, like, side enemies in. If it was a boss, I could understand that. But Wiz has, or Pirate has so many side enemies who ambush you.
Hot, salty blood.
Ew.
I have a thirst.
Gross. But yeah, it's like everywhere you turn, and like I feel like in Pirate, you get pulled more than you do with Wiz. Like, even if you're on the sidewalk, I have been pulled a lot. Low-key. They have grabbed me quite a bit when I'm on the sidewalk too. But I do think I like the story a little bit more in Pirate, like majority-wise. I think I like the story more. I like also that it's a little bit more darker. I think that's fun. Oh my god, even in, speaking of like the politic things, even in like Mushu, like where I'm at in the privateer walkthrough I'm doing, basically like you're like literally disrupting a wedding. Like, you're going in and messing up the politics of the world just so that you can, like, you know, help the Yakuza. Like, you're so involved in it. Let's get rid of that. And let's do that. The problem with Pirate is that the players are the same as Wiz. Although the two games are similar, Pirate is somewhat more complex. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god, absolutely. That was my biggest problem, I think, when like switching, not switching, but starting Pirate again. Because, like, I only started playing Pirate because a couple years ago they did the free, I think it was a free month of Pirate, so I'm like, I'm gonna take this opportunity and try to play it a little bit. And I started playing it, and I loved it, but once you get to, like, hate to admit it, once you get to Cool Ranch, things really start to get more complex. And I know people have feelings, strong hatred for a lot of people when it comes to Cool Ranch. I liked Cool Ranch the second go around. First time, I hated it because the mechanics changed and things got a lot harder, and I didn't understand that because I came from playing Wiz to Pirate. Like, you really can't just go in blind like at what I did. You kind of have to learn what each school needs or else you're gonna struggle. Like, you wouldn't think, considering the games are, you know, by the same developer, that they would be that different, but they really are. They are really, really different. And, like, there are things that, like, in Wiz, you know, certain school needs, like, for example, you need accuracy. That's a big thing for Storm. You really need to get some accuracy early on. And, like, there are things, like, in Pirate, certain classes need speed, you know, and I just didn't know that, because I went in completely blind. And that's why I've had to take so long fixing up my swashbuckler, because I did not know how to play the game. I just picked a character, and I know this now, but even on like the first screen, like when you're making a character, your pirate's backstory is so important to like your character and like what are good stats for that character, you know, like crazy. Like with Wiz, you don't really have that problem. With Wiz, you can just kind of pick whatever, like, what's your favorite animal? Pick whatever. Like, what do you like to do in your spare time? Whatever. Doesn't really matter, doesn't really contribute to your school. With Pirate, you really have to, like, you know, figure out what are the best choices to use for your, I guess your background story. Like, that takes a lot of consideration for a character. 3K. My original pirate was a swashbuckler, but I lost that account a couple weeks later. My current account is the only one with the email issue. Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry. If you hear my dog barking, no you don't. That's my problem with PvP and Wiz. Yeah, oh my god, yes, that's why I don't PvP. Every setting gets changed. Now, after Dark Moor update, PvP has become very boring. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't PvP. Like, PvP is always changing. I think the only PvP stuff that I genuinely enjoy is like, early wizard, is that the right word? I don't know. Early wizard PvP, where you're like level 10. I think that's interesting. I think that's fun. That's a fun style of PvP, where it's like, you try to use like, your treasure cards and whatnot. That is a fun concept, but PvP, like, you know, more leveled, like, later on in the game, not fun. Not fun anymore. I got 3K, come on, dude. I hope this kills, or else I'm in a pickle. Technically, I consider my privateer my main pirate. Honestly, I'm really liking my privateer. I think I'm a little bit partial to Fan as a swashbuckler because she's my favorite so far. Thank you for dying. Oh my god, I was scared.
Ah, don't tread on me!
But yeah, I really like privateer.
Ascal Fire Ant scampers away, leaving the Essentia for you.
For me? But yeah, Privateer is really fun. I think Privateer is my favorite so far class to play, because I like being able to do some healing. I like being able to kind of just like sit in the back and like, you know, use my companions to go forth and do stuff. Do I have to go in here? Is there an enemy in here? Or am I just going in here? Yeah, same. I made my privateer without knowing builds, so I had to finish retaining him, or retraining him. Yeah, me with my swashbuckler. That's what I've been working on. Cause like, she was all sorts of messed up. And I wasn't even using good characters either. That's another problem. So I was using the worst characters for her.
You burn the undead compounds and add the essentia as Tezcat 3-star instructed you. Morganth, the Shadow Queen,
Hey.
of course. But who is that with her? A harbinger of doom who feels eerily familiar.
I only see feet.
This dark servant's awakening causes the dead of Azteca to rise, restless and hungry.
I only saw feet. Oh, you're both are level 70. Yeah, I think I'm at 70 on my swashbuckler. I think the new cap is 75 too, so that's fun. Oh, they're always nice. I'm in the middle of Sinbad. Ooh, I'm about to start Sinbad. I might start Sinbad later tonight, because ooh, I almost got pulled. I do this walkthrough for my myth where I do it on stream, but then I also on my YouTube channel I do a storm walkthrough where I just record for like 30 minutes. Like, I feel like that's my favorite way to do it, but I do like streaming, of course, so I feel like I like to do like 2 at one time. But I feel like the storm one very reminiscent of the goat Zen Master Blue. I miss Blue every day. What games do you play besides these two? I play honestly a little bit of everything. I play a lot of gacha games, a lot of Genshin, Star Rail. I was gonna play Wuthering Waves tonight. I almost said Woo-Wah Waves. I was gonna play Wuthering Waves tonight, and then it just crashed on me. I play a little bit of everything, to be honest.
You saw a vision? The Shadow Queen, of course, at the heart of the mass of hungry dead. But she could not do it alone. This dark servant you saw her awaken in the Pyramid of the Black Sun is her conduit to the most powerful death magic. The hungry dead will not stop unless you defeat the Shadow Queen and her dark servant. Pakal has a suggestion for your next step. There is perhaps only one logical choice left for the traitor to King Axaya.
Not really giving me a whole lot of XP, sadly.
I think it's safe to say that neither Toki Two-Face nor Itzko Twisted Obsidian are turn scales. Both support King Axaya. So who is left?
Who do
There
you
is
think?
only one choice left. If the Storm Cayman was correct, you must confront Yakate Farwalker as a traitor. Go to Yakate's house and see what he is up to. His house is just here in the Zocalo.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
Although no one answers your knock, you hear a chilling, clicking, scratching noise from inside.
Oh, it's a bug. Honestly, you know, speaking of bugs, I'm gonna be so for real. I liked Chrysalis. I'll admit it, I liked Chrysalis.
You are looking for Yakati
come on.
Farwalker?
Myth.
You are too slow, light child. He is already with the king, and another king will fall.
Same, yeah. Like, so many people, like, when I was about to go into, Chrysalis, I got so many comments of people being like, good luck, have fun. Honestly, I didn't hate it. Like, I didn't hate it. This was the first round stun is a little bit nasty. But yeah, like, a lot of people were like, oh yeah, have fun with part 2. And like, genuinely, this is my first time playing through it where I actually listened to the story and didn't just speed through it. And I really liked it. I didn't hate it. So many people were like, oh, you're Chrysalis, good luck. I liked it. I thought it was fun. Even in the Conjured Desert, which seemingly I feel like a lot of people hated, I liked it. I thought it was okay. I like bugs, so that's the reason I liked it. Understandable. No effects. Okay, well, let's put this on him. I play Warframe and Soulframe and Where the Winds Meet and StarCraft 2 Heroes of Storm. Nice, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I play a little bit of anything, to be honest. Just kind of whatever either looks interesting or something I'm recommended. I like to try to play a lot of variety games. I don't like to stick to just one thing, but there are things that I will probably always, like, you know, stick around for. Like Wiz. I've been playing Wiz for like, what, 16 years? No. Maybe 14. Maybe 14. 14 to 16. I can't quite. I should not have discarded those. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need those. I'm a balance, so my main issue with Chrysalis was the health. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I was trying to do as much as I could solo, and I don't farm for good gear. Yeah. Yeah. That does suck. Hi, Elvis. Welcome on the YouTube side. Welcome in. Yeah, honestly, that's the thing. Like, I really want to do a balance wizard, because I've never played balance. Like, balance is the only, like, school that I've never actually played. I've never actually played balance. So I would love to play balance. I do think it is a little bit of a challenge. But I do think there are a lot of good sides to playing balance. I feel like balance, myth, and ice were at one point some of the most hated schools in this game. Which is kind of sad. Because myth is my fave. Besides storm, myth is actually my favorite. See, why are you blocking? Oh, no, you're not blocking. I just didn't have a thing on you. Farming game. I don't know. I like games where I have to grind. I love those. I love games where it's like you have a character and you have to take them from like 0 to hero. That's the kind of stuff I really love. I love having to like really put time into a game to get stronger, to level up. I love that kind of stuff. I might be crazy, but I love those kind of things. They take forever. They take forever, but I like that. Like when I was in school, before like I had a job in school, when I was in high school, I basically like would have days where I didn't do anything but play games. Like I just played game all day. Tried to grind out the game, get as much as I could accomplished. I have a max balance level, but it's not bad. But still storm and death and fire and OP in this game. Yeah, honestly, yes, 100%. Those are like the best schools. I'll go ahead and put this on. The best schools. That's kind of why I was really happy that when I did start my Storm walkthrough, the first ever walkthrough I did for Wiz, content-wise, I was really happy that my community picked Storm, because genuinely, so easy. Like, that is so easy. I don't know if people went easy on me, but, like, I hit the jackpot. I was really scared it was gonna be, like, life or something, and I'm like, no, please. Anything but life walkthrough, especially alone. Oh my god. You're questing an Azteca with your balance? That's nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love Azteca. Azteca's a great world. Sad, but great. For me, Myth is best paired to balance. Yeah. Honestly, I really love Myth, and I feel like people clown Myth a lot because Myth, you just kind of have to get over the fact that the game wants you to use minions. I feel like, honestly, if you don't use minions and you just ignore what the game tells you to do, you know, using minions, you'll do better. Like, I feel like that's a big thing that people really hate, because, oh, I almost cried. I thought he was gonna put a shield on. That would hurt me. But yeah, like, a lot of people, I feel like, clown it because the game really wants you to focus on using minions, and then the minions will do things that, like, you know, if I put a feint on, they'll use a spell like a fire cat or something and take my feint, you know? Is very, very annoying. And I understand why people don't like that aspect of Myth. But Myth is a good school. It's not super powerful or anything, you know, but it can be. Not horrible. I feel like the damage is pretty, like, mild. It's no storm, no fire. But I feel like it's very mid-range. But I know so many people who are like, I do not like Myth because you have to use minions. You literally don't. You don't have to touch a minion. You don't have to at all. Nice. Not worthless school as ice.
My defeat does not matter. My brethren will swarm over you and take you away to the shadow web, piece by piece.
Piece by piece. Sorry to all the ice wizards out there. I do not like ice. Ice is my least favorite school.
Ay, caramba. Yakate really is the traitor. He was the one who first suggested the king send troops after Tula village, weakening our forces. Quickly, fly to the Jura Palace and deal with Yakate Farwalker. Save King Aksaia Knife Moon from the Shadow Queen's minion.
I need help. I need help. I'd rather play Myth than Ice. Okay, I'm glad I'm not alone in the ice hate, because, like, low-key, I do not like ice. I am not a fan of ice. Genuinely my least favorite. Is he even in here?
Please help us.
Whoa.
Free us before the fire dooms us all.
Yo. Bro went crazy. Oh, all the way over here? Dang. You just left this guy alone. Dang, there's more? How many guys did he, like, imprison? Oh, no, okay, I'm just talking to one. What's up?
The king was taken into his private chamber by Yakate Farwalker and the Umbra Legion. We cannot reach them until the fire is out. Turn on the fountains to douse the flames.
Okay, I can do that. Ooh, ooh, I can do that. How is this gonna get the flames? I feel like, considering they're not even reaching where it's actually burning, I don't think this is really gonna help them.
Well done. Hurry to the private chamber and save the king. We'll keep your back out here.
Okay, I need to get some potions real quick, so let's pause and go get some potions. The fact, like, ice gets their blade very late. Oh my god, yeah, that is the worst thing. Like, I think it's level 30, isn't it? You have to wait till, like, level 30. Like, Storm and Fire get their blade in Wizard City, like, early on. I think it's one of Fire's first spells that you get from Ambrose. Like, that's crazy. Crazy fast. I don't know why they did that to Ice. Like, it's so sad, because, like, with Ice, you can actually get your elemental blade quicker than you can get your actual school blade. Like, that's kind of bad. It's not kind of, it's really bad, actually. Really bad. That really sucks. That's a cute land. Whoa! Wait, did they decorate for Lunar New Year? I've never seen that before. Have they always decorated for Lunar New Year? Because I've never seen that before. Huh. I'm having a brain fart moment. I don't think I've ever seen that. Level 38! Oh my god, that's awful. That's in Mushu. What's featured? Oh my god, yeah, it is. Lunar New Year. Huh. I didn't know they put that in the game. Why is it a bear? It's the year of the horse. Oh, it is a horse! Okay, I was gonna say. I thought it said bear. I'm a horse. It's my year. It's my year. So you better have a horse. I didn't know they did that. Honestly, I do like that they're celebrating, like, Valentine's and Lunar New Year. I think that's really nice. The most overrated school of power is School of Death. I love death. I love death, but yeah.
Magician,
crazy.
The Shadow Queen's hand has been revealed. Smash this traitor and free me.
You fool, Aksaia. Of course it's clear I serve the Shadow Queen. Your light simply makes the shadows longer. The outsider may have saved your life, but no matter. I've got what I came for.
No! The badge of leadership!
You may...
Oh, okay. Wow. I thought this was gonna be a hard fight. I even went and got potions just in case. And this is what you hit me with? Huh. Wow. Death can't die in the game. Exactly, yeah. Death is really OP in that. Like, I feel like when you do get to be, like, a higher level, that's so true. You really don't die. Like, every spell is pretty much a heal back. Like, you don't even really have to hit hard. Just enough to, like, preserve your life is great. Death is so OP in that. Like, I do think Death is probably the best school when it comes to, like, soloing. It's just so good. Like, Cthulhu, amazing. Scarecrow, amazing. Deer Knight is really good too, even though it doesn't have a heal back feature, it's still really good. Death gets everything update-wise, which is pretty annoying. Understandable. I do feel like they favor Death. Death and Storm and Fire definitely are favorited, I fear. I'm slowly starting to run out of my water. Sad. Okay, we can hit now. Death was my first, Death School was the first World of Wallaroo. Oh yeah, oh my god. Death is so good. Death was, at one point... oh my god, yeah, Ship of Fools is really good too. Yeah. Death was at one time my favorite school in the game. My favorite school. I loved it. I loved that school. Are you not dead? The heck? I even put a blade on and you're not dead? Kinda mean. I'll get him next. But yeah, like, Death was so fun at first. Like, oh my god, I loved, like, before they did the update to, like, the beginning of, what's it called? I guess Unicorn Way. I guess, honestly, the entirety of, Wizard City. And I can't even hit. Wow. I remember, back in the day, the original story. The original story. It was so good. It was so good. First time user experience. Death was just so fun. It really was. Like, back in the day, I don't know, something about, like, Halloween time. What are you doing? Spending Halloween in the haunted cave as a death. So fun. So fun. Good old days. Like, I hate to admit it, but I was a avid consumer of, like, Wizard101 MVs, like, music videos that people would make.
Now, magician!
They were so good. They shouldn't have been that good.
I cannot believe I was betrayed by my own advisor. Come with me to the throne room.
Yeah, Darkmoor definitely buffed it. Which I kind of figured, you know, Death World. Kind of figured they would do that. Yeah, the update thing. Yeah.
You have come. Good. Yakate Farwalker stole the badge of leadership. But why?
Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you for the follow. Yes, oh my god, the MVs. Oh my god, yes. I love them. Like, my favorite ones were, what was it called? Oh my god, the, Calling All the Monsters. That one was kind of the one that was, like, I was thinking about. Where they're, like, in the haunted cave. That one was really good. Or the Britney Spears ones. I can't remember any of the names of the YouTubers, but I remember there was one channel that did like skits for Wizard101. I will never forget the milk. This man needs a glass of milk. Toxic, oh my god, those outfits too, iconic. Like the Dragonspire outfits. Every wizard, pretty much every wizard girl looked exactly the same. Different colors, different color hairs, like same outfit. That was the outfit. Was the outfit of the day. Oh my god, yeah, Toxic was a really good one too. Dark Tribute and Power Spells is OP. It really is.
Find out where that thrice-cursed Turnscale fled, and tan his hide. Go consult with Zaylen Reedwalker. Perhaps she can figure out a plan.
2 more levels. 2 more levels and then Sharpen Blade. Just 2 more. Yeah, oh my god, those were so fun. They were so fun. I love those in like Wizard101 music videos. I love the skits too. The skits are so good. I can't remember what that song is, but it's like a, I think it's called Terrible Things. I hate to admit it. If you've never seen that one, go watch it. It wrecked me. I had never heard that song before, and it wrecked me.
Magician, your face tells us everything. Yakate stole King Aksaya's badge of leadership? That's terrible. The mark of royalty can be used to enter the pyramids.
Only the avian royals know how to find the Pyramid of Mother Moon. The Shadow Queen must be bringing her forces to Alto Alto.
King Aksaya foolishly cut the Infinity Bridge that once connected the City of Three Winds to Zoltan Island. You'll need another way across. You'll have to make a cloud sailing raft. Go to Mangrove Marsh and find a hollow log.
And you'll need a Huehuetl drum. The tomb of Poca Cruelstar has one. Perhaps Poca has not risen as a hungry dead yet.
Yes, get the hollow log and the Huehuetl drum from Poca Cruelstar's tomb and come back here.
Alright. Oh, my pet, honestly, I'll be so for real. This pet, not that great. I'm just gonna briefly go over what it has. Not bad, not great. I wish it would have healed. I wish it had some heals, but you know what? Pretty decent, I would say. I feel like my pet, however, on my Storm, my Sparky, amazing. Absolutely flawless. The best pet I have ever trained. Phenomenal stats. Okay, I gotta find the log. Oh, I see it. We are getting to Alto Alto today. I love Alto Alto. Poca Cruelstar. I don't know who that is. You know what? I actually really do like Alto Alto. I think it's one of my favorite areas. Oop, this way. Back over here. Okay. This one this time. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It does have the 2 stats you kind of want for a myth. Your damage and resist. I do need that power pip. I put that jewel in there. That's pretty good. Just wish it healed.
I have a hole inside me.
Ew.
Deep, like a hunger that can never be filled. Come, let me try to fill that hole with your heart.
I'm good. I would rather not. Death pretty much made balance power creep on supporting wise. Yeah. Nice pass, I would have too. Yeah. Boom. This one should be a little bit easier considering their Storm. As long as you do not mid-shield me, we will be a-okay. Azteca bosses be wielding the dialogue. Like it's their last take me to dinner. Like at least take me to dinner first, for real. For real. Some of them get a little bit sus. I will say that. Oh, that's not nice. Honestly though, real question, do you guys have any preferred pets for the game? Because like for me, I feel like I prefer like, I can't even describe it, like kind of like cutesy furry pets. Like they have some cats, dogs and stuff. I typically feel like I prefer those. you know, you have some people who prefer like different like types of pets in the game. Some like more mythical creatures. I like the ones that are kind of like, you know, cutesy, you know? Or I know some people who really like the snakes or the bugs. I like the fluffy kind of ones, which is weird because I don't have a fluffy one here. This is a gummy, a goomy. But on my Storm, my pet Sparky is like basically a jack-o'-lantern. What am I doing? What do I need? This one. I don't have a preference. I think honestly, whatever looks cool, I'll usually pick that. Whatever I think looks interesting, because what I usually do for a pet when I'm trying to make a pet for a specific wizard is I'll go to the kiosk and train until I get a pet that like physically I like, and then stat-wise you have to worry about it. But usually once I get one that I like physically wise, it usually has some good stats. I feel like the Goomy's cute. I just feel like I wish it was a tiny bit bigger. It is cute the way it runs. I feel like it also looks good for Myth. But it is kind of tiny. Kind of small. The Griffins, oh those are really cool, yeah. Honestly, same thing with mounts. Do you guys have preferences for mounts? Because for me, I tend to either like the ones that are kind of like horse-like or wings. I like either like, my mount on the Storm Wizard is the astral like unicorn. And I also really like the wings, like the butterfly looking wings or the feather wings. Those are some faves. Wow. That sucks. That sucks. Honestly, that didn't do a whole lot. I was expecting that to do a lot more. Oh, let me answer a text message real quick. There we go. Oh, honestly, my cast is good.
My star is extinguished.
Girl. Yeah, my cast is really good. Energizing battery, that's so good, yeah. And Unicorn and Legion Shield and Sprite and Pixie, that's really good. Is it a life pet? Because those are really good stats for healing. Whoa.
You collect the
Whoa.
Weddle Drum.
Whoa.
You can sense some power contained within its
Whoa.
skin.
Whoa. Whoa, I am breaking it down. Whoa. Whoa. I did not expect that. It's a fire, really? Wow. I don't think I've ever had a fire or known of a fire pet that does so much healing. But that's really good. That's really good. A lot of chances to get healed.
You are fast and efficient, magician. How will the magician steer the cloud sailing raft? If you end up in the underworld, we are all doomed.
Perhaps the Monkistans can teach him how to sail the clouds? That's how they got here, at any rate.
No, please.
Good idea. Ask the Monkistans for a quick lesson, or, barring that, some kind of rudder.
No, please. Please, I beg you, don't make me go back there. Please. Please. Honestly though, the Monkistans in Monkista were so annoying. They were so annoying, like especially the ones a part of the royal city. Like they were all like highfalutin, fancy. Like dang, you gotta chill. Quit mocking my fashion. Cause I'm a pirate. Kind of rude. Kind of rude. Honestly, that's one of the things I did like about Monquista, is like I said before, it was, like, Pirate is a little bit more, I would say, on the spooky side, I fear. Because, like, the Monquista brothers, like, the demon brothers, that's freaky. That was really freaky. But I enjoyed it, because it was kind of spooky.
By the water of life, which you note I still not found, it is the enormous rattler again!
What'd you call me? What'd you call me?
Teach you how to sail the clouds? Easier to teach a piggle to fly.
Hey, chill.
Wait, that doesn't work.
See what I mean? They're just so mean.
Next, you'll want an air rudder. You do? If you can get an ornamental vase from the Night Weavers, I'll swap you.
And let me get some help. They're just so mean. Like, what the heck? Just gives you nightmares, but whatever. Honestly, like, it was really freaky. Like, especially the flying one. Creepy. Definitely creepy. And, like, that's another thing. Like, it's kind of dark, too, story-wise. Like, Ratbeard, unintentionally, you learn, unintentionally basically murders his entire crew. Like, he didn't mean to poison them, but he ends up poisoning them, and they end up hating him because they think that he did that purposely. Like, I like that. It's kind of dark, but I enjoy that. As a story, I like it. Let's do this, I guess. Yeah, unintentionally. I mean, it does say that. He does clarify later on that he didn't know what was in, like, the bottle. He thought it was, like, a sleeping tonic or something. But, like, you know, it did end up being poison. Whoops, unintentionally murdered my entire crew. And now they haunt me. It happens, you know, happens to the best of us, I guess. But it is really dark. I mean, you walk into the cave and they're like, the rats' dead bodies are just kind of like slumped over the table. Like, that's pretty freaky. Pretty freaky. His whole crew, that's messed up. It is, like, to be fair, I'm not defending him because he is a jerk. He does come in on our side. I don't feel like he honestly deserved to be redeemed on our side as fast as he was. This guy is just tweaking over here. But, like, to be fair, I'm not defending him because the whole reason he gave them what he thought was a sleeping tonic to knock them out was that so he could go and steal the treasure for himself and practically ditch his crew. Not saying he's a good person or anything, but he definitely didn't mean to murder them. Dang. That's a lot. Huh. You think I can kill with Earthquake? Let's find out. But yeah, I feel like he needed a little bit more time. Like, I feel like it kind of would have been cool if we chased after him just a little bit more. And then he got redeemed. Also, I do like that. I like Bonnie Ann. I love that she constantly is reminding him that he's like, you know, hey, you're a bad guy, you know, we don't fully trust you. I love that they, like, you know, keep in reference to Ratbeard and his old ways. I love that they don't let him live it down, even though he's, like, seemingly repented being on our crew now. I love that our crew is like, you're still a rat, you know, like, literally. Not figuratively. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, they were gonna boil Captain Gordon alive, for real. Like, that's so messed up. Like, actually, there's some really, like, dark themes in Pirate that I don't think you really realize how dark they are.
Wow, nice vase.
Nice vase.
The vase is very beautiful, but what do you call a vase that is empty? Half full? No, wait, that doesn't work either. The answer is waiting to be filled, of course. I've heard of a moon-skull priestess who takes water from a sacred spring for her rituals. This could be the water of life. Find the tomb in Mangrove Marsh with the sacred spring and fill the vase. Then you can have the air rudder.
Alright. Oh, really? I didn't know that. The original quest had it, instead of Captain Gordon, it was gonna be a child? A human child. That's crazy. I have never heard of that. But yeah, that makes it darker. That's crazy. But I do think it is one of the reasons I think I like the story a little bit more in Pirate, is I feel like Wiz's story is just a little bit more on the goofy side, whereas Pirate is a little bit more of a like darker undertone series. Like you kind of have to think about it a little bit sometimes. But I do feel like it's a lot more like serious than Wiz is, it feels. Like Wiz has moments where it's like, whoa, serious business. Into the world kind of stuff.
A magician? You want to drink from the sacred spring? Only I and a hungry dead may drink from it. Shall I kill you and then awaken your everlasting hunger?
I'm good. I mean, I'm always hungry, however. Always hungry. Really, after they changed the Trader's Cave, huh? I don't even remember that. Like, I remember playing it when it came out, but I don't even remember that. It's been so long. Oh my god, do you guys remember, do you remember Hero 101? The failed King's Isle game? That is one of those things that I feel like I need everyone to know, because once I learned it, I was like, I can't believe they didn't go through with this, but they were working on a game called Hero 101. It was going to be like a superhero style game. You have Wizard 101, Pirate 101, and you would have had Hero 101. It is kind of part of Lemuria. It is, yeah. I think that's... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think that's where that came from, too. Like, if you are interested in, like, theories and, like, obscure knowledge about Wizard 101, I highly recommend checking out Gladrocker on YouTube. I really like his stuff. It's kind of like iceberg tiers and stuff. Tier list videos of, like, iceberg things. It's really good. And some of the stuff I didn't even know. And I'm like, wow. Like, I've been a part of this, you know, game and community for so long. I thought I would have known, like, just about everything. But apparently, I did not. And I was like, whoa, that's surprising. That's an interesting fact. Yeah, some Hero 101 assets were supposed to be used, or, I can't read. Some Hero 101 assets were used in Sky City and Lemuria. Yeah. Honestly, I would have loved to see what the game could have been. I feel like it, like, gives me the Marvel Rivals type of, like, vibe in a way. But I would have loved to see it. I think they could have done a really fun, like, storyline with it. But I do feel like they might have got a little bit over their heads when it came to, like, trying to expand and making multiple server games. Like, I love Wiz, and I feel like you should focus on your moneymaker game, which is Wiz. But also, you know, they did severely neglect Pirate. Like, you can't handle two. You can't handle two games. You really don't need a third. 8K. Let's do, no, 45. Wah. Also, I can't remember what that other game is. It was like a monster mobile app game that they made at one point. I don't even remember what that was called. I have no idea. It was kind of like a pet-like game. They shifted focus to yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Shifted focus towards mobile games, which is why Pirate was kind of neglected. Yeah. And, like, I can't remember what their mobile game was, but that one eventually also, like, shut down. And I feel like, I think the only, like, remaining detail about that game is, like, in the Arcanum, one of those creatures is just kind of, like, patrolling and walking around. Like they like to put some hidden references into other media and stuff that they've attempted to work on or have made in Wiz, which is nice. I think that is nice. Because I feel like not everyone gets it. Honestly, kind of same with references. I feel like there's a lot of people, I'll watch walkthroughs, like other people do walkthroughs sometimes. Like especially if I just come across on YouTube a random video of someone playing Wizard101 doing like a walkthrough or a stream. Sometimes I'll just pop in and like watch it for a little bit, and I see so many people who just don't get certain pop culture references. And I'm like, how do you not get that? Like, I mean, I feel like it's very popular references too. Like, I literally watched a streamer who didn't get the new Lizzo references in Firecat Alley. Which, to be fair, I guess not everyone does listen to pop music. I'm not a huge pop music listener. That did a lot more than I thought. But, like, still, I'm like, I know who that is.
The Shadow Queen never said there would be days like this.
Wow. Give me that water. Give me that.
You fill the vase with water from the spring. It's clear and cold, but as to whether it has mystical qualities, you are rather doubtful.
Yeah. I didn't think it would have any.
Look at how much we've accomplished together. Just think, if you serve me all the time... Okay.
Mm-hmm. Spiritually, I am this Monkeyston.
It was just an idea. Now I have the water of life.
Sure thing, bro.
I will become the most powerful Monkeyston ever known. Greater than even Gortez.
Hey, chill. Do not mess with my man Gortez. I love him.
Wait, the Moonskull Priestess was giving it to the undead? I don't want to become some kind of vampire. I must think this over. But you did what you said. Take the air rudder. I don't know how you're going to fit it into your bag. Well, look at that.
It's magic.
May shade and rain follow you, you too tall mutant. Go take it back to
Mean.
your mystics.
Mean. But yeah, no, Gortez is like my favorite character. Like, I really like One-Eyed Jack, but you don't see a lot of him in the story, sadly. So I think, honestly, if I had to say a favorite character, I would say Gortez is one of my favorites. Like, dude is so loyal. He is so loyal to us. He is a real one.
An air rudder. How marvelous. In order to lift, carry, and push your cloud sailing raft, you will need some wind. Yes? There are 3 caverns beneath the Tree of Secrets in Saltmeadow Marsh. Each is home to a lesser wind spirit. Duel the Fuego spirit for a sultry breeze, the Tempestad spirit for a storm-tossed gale, and the Yellow spirit for a chill blast.
I hate this part.
Don't lose the winds you catch. Bring them all back here.
This part is really annoying. You have to do 3 different boss battles. Really annoying. I remember I skipped this in my my storm walkthrough. I completely like skipped over it. I'm like, I'll see you guys when I'm done. Cause to be fair, it does take a hot minute. Like 3 back-to-back boss battles is a little bit crazy. Teeny tiny little bit crazy. But I do want to try to get to Alto Alto today. Hey Jade, you're over here too. I love how her NPC is in 2 places. What a queen. I hear a drum in the background. It's so faint, but I hear it. Speaking of, like, that, maybe that's another reason I hate Celestia. It's that dang dolphin. There's always a dolphin when you go up to, what's it called? The Skyland or something? Whatever it's called. There's always a dolphin. It's weird. Just weird stuff, weird stuff.
You look cold and wet. Come, warm up in my embrace.
I'm good. Hey, take me to dinner first. Boom. And he fizzled. Love to see it. I am so tired of seeing this spell this stream. They have used it so much. I'm going to hit next. No matter what, I will hit next. Okay, don't need that. Oh, I can't. Oh my god. To wait one more round. This is the problem. I am not getting pips. I'm not getting power pips. I'm just getting regular. And he's got 13k. Gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta struggle sometimes. Sometimes you just struggle. That's how it is. I don't feel like I'm really struggling right now, however. But the back-to-back battles, now that is a struggle. Yeah, I feel like I really need this tower shield. He's got so many power pips. But yeah, I do want to get to Alto Alto. I really like Alto Alto. I think it's my favorite place. Weirdly enough, however, I do like the mine area where you have the siblings who are like in a conflict because like their father like wrote them the wrong side of the caves or something. Like there's a green side and a yellow side, and he wrote the siblings the opposite side that they wanted because he wanted them to like, I don't know, it was something like he wanted them to like embrace something about themselves. I like that one, surprisingly. Surprisingly. I ended up actually liking that. I feel like I tend to hate areas in Wiz where you have to either 1, go underground, or 2, go underwater. I think I hate the underwater the most. Because with underwater, everything is so like sound-wise, the quality is just bad. The sound gets all bubbly. Not very nice. Don't want that. What you doing? I mean, okay. As long as it's not defense, I'll be happy with it. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I need a couple more. I think I need one more round. No, you did not. Oh my god. I don't want to look. I don't want to look at. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at this. I don't. Why? Why? I just needed like a round or 2 and you would have been dead. I still think I can kill. I think I can still kill, but... I'm lower than half. I take back what I said. Oh my god, I really take back what I said now about not struggling. I'm struggling now. Just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. But it's okay. I'm not gonna think about him. I'm gonna think about my leftover food in the fridge waiting for me. When I'm done with this stream, I will have a feast of leftovers. They're not technically even mine. They're my mom's, but she's like, here. I'm thinking about it. That's how I'm getting through the day stream. That's how I'm getting through it. That didn't even kill. I'm gonna fight someone. I'm gonna fight someone. I'm actually going to fight someone. Someone's gonna feel my wrath. I'm gonna bite someone. I'm gonna bite them. If I could bite this guy, I would. Go back to Crocotopia. That's where you first came in. Get out of here. How is this guy literally whooping my butt? Orthrus, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Orthrus. Ow. Now we got two more. It's so painful.
Take the sultry breeze. I hope you get dust in your eye.
That's kind of mean. I wear contacts, so that would really hurt. That's mean. Okay, this one. Good thing I got potions. Let's hope we don't have another myth.
Hear my thunder. Feel the flash and crackle
Can't
of
see
my
what
lightning.
you are.
Tremble in your bones.
And it's another myth. This is the worst combo for me. Anytime, because both of my wizards that I have on this account are myth and storm, so anytime I encounter another myth and storm in a battle, it's the worst. It's the worst combo. The worst combo. One or the other, please, and thank you. One or the other. Okay, you know what? I'm not too mad that he used Tempest on me right now. Not too mad about that. Get all your pips out of the way. Exactly! Oh my god, that is. What's worse is when you put on a prism and then they shield with that prism. Yes! That is so painful. Because it basically cancels it out. Like if they put on a storm shield and then I put on a myth prism convert thing, it literally, a myth convert I should say, yeah. It literally cancels it out. It doesn't do anything for me then. Because that sucks, because then it'll take the shield and then the convert. So your convert is pretty worthless. Hi Slick, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, I'm gonna get rid of that. At least I should boost on him. That's nice. That will be nice. That actually helps me. I'm happy about that. That helps me. As long as he doesn't change it. That's really good. And I'll have 2 of these on. And the minion should be dead. This is already going so much better than that last one. By a long shot, actually. What are we doing? Okay, as long as he doesn't hit me with like a stun, I'm okay. Whatever else you got, whatever you got, just no stuns. No stuns. I can deal with that, just no stuns. And I powered through, so that's great. We're trucking through this one. I actually feel like whenever you go up against like an opposite class in like schools, I feel like it's always easier. That sucks, but I gotta do a lot more blading and stuff before I can even hit. So that should run out by the time I need to actually do something. Like, the thing about Wiz, I love Wiz, but it's so repetitive. Same with Pirate, it's just such a repetitive, like, system. Sometimes, however, that's nice, he changed it. Sometimes, however, you do run into situations where it's like all of a sudden everything went wrong. And it does change up your play. Like, I feel like most people, they have like a certain like way that they play. Like for me, the way that I play is I will take out the minion first. So I'll blade up like maybe once or so, take out the minion, and then once the minion's out, then I'll work on the boss. Because usually, if you leave the minion in, sometimes they can do a lot of damage too. If they get a lot of pips, they can do a lot of damage. So I have a strategy of taking out the minion, getting the health of the boss down a little bit as I'm doing that. This might suck, actually. Come on. Thank you. And then I work on hitting the boss. But like sometimes it just doesn't happen. Like on my storm, I've had multiple times where I've been trying to like take out just the minion, and I can't find like a Tempest or a Siren, so I'd have to use a Storm Owl just on the boss. Sometimes you just have to do things differently. Depends on what you get. It's the heart of the cards. Which is something I do like about Wiz, considering it is pretty much so like a game of luck. It's pretty much a card game. Usually it's gonna be the same every time, but there's a small percentage chance that like something crazy might happen and disrupt your flow. I kind of like that. Kind of sometimes will get you on edge. Like I've had battles where I have been on edge, where I'm like, okay, I'm scared.
I'll never amount to a real storm.
Well, at least you're self-aware.
You think I was a pretty good Tempest?
Nope.
That's kind of you to say.
I didn't say that.
Please, take this storm-tossed gale and use it well.
I'm taking it regardless. Please. No. Myth minion. Please. 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 No myth minion. Please. I'm gonna abracadabra.
And freeze your breath away.
I'm gonna abracadabra this wizard. Oh my god, what is with the myth minions? Go away. I'm wasting a turn on this. I'm gonna take my headphones off for a second. Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is. I don't know why every round so far it's been a myth minion. Kinda hurts me in the long run, but what can I do? Got a lot of calendars. Wow. And I was worried about the storm boss. I was worried about the storm boss hitting me with a stun. This is even worse. This is out of the blue. Sometimes I forget ice can stun. You gonna tell me anything? I guess I'm not stunned anymore. Pips, horrible. Disgusting. This is insane. I should have been worried about you stunning, not the storm wizard. Oh my god. Chill. Literally, your ice. Chill. I feel like, honestly, these two are the ones that I feel like you should really watch out for. Ice is very stunny, it seems. I'm always really scared about Myth because I have been earthquaked before, having put on every single blade that I have in my arsenal. Sharpened blade, pet blade, you name it. And then literally having just gotten hit by like an earthquake. And it takes everything. Blades that I can't get another one of. That's when, you know, you're kind of screwed. That's when you just like abracadabra that wizard. It's cursed. You're done. Goodbye. So I'm always a little bit wary about myth minions. But I would much rather have them Orthrus me and take a little bit more damage than a chance of earthquake and taking whatever blades I might have. Especially if it's like a pet blade, because you only get one. That's when it really sucks, when they take your pet blade. Okay, I need 8k. Let's do a little bit of defense. Little defense work. Okay, let's see. Honestly, a lot of defense work. That's all I really got. I'm not gonna do too much this round. I've been doing too much, and I've been like doing way over what I need to kill. So I think I'm gonna just try a feint and a blade. Maybe if I can get another trap. Like a 0 pip. Maybe. And we'll get rid of these. Get rid of this. Do this. Not really getting anything I need. I try to put feint on very, very last, just in case. Because if he puts on tower shield, I'm screwed. Okay, see, I'm glad I got this. I just need a blade. See, what are you doing? What are we doing? You see what I mean? If I say it, I will it into being, apparently. Apparently, if I just say something, if I say, oh, I don't want to be stunned, I get stunned. If I say, I don't want a trap, or what's it called? What is this thing called? A shield. If I say, oh no, don't shield me, he shields me. I'm just gonna stop speaking. Because, like, every time I say something, the enemy does it. That's kind of crazy. Who at King's Isle is sniping my stream, watching me, and saying, do it, do it, do it. Emperor Palpatine, do it, do it. Who is telling it to do it? Who? Who? Who is doing this to me? Because there's no way I say, I hope he doesn't put a shield on, and then he immediately puts a shield on. I might be losing it right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm about to spill my tea. See my tea sloshing around because I'm moving so much. I'm gonna spill my tea. Spill my tea. Look at my tea. Especially if I like move up and down, you can kind of see it sloshing around a little bit. I love how like ever since I got the I said emote. It's not an emote. The toggle. I like barely ever use. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's my drawing tablet. I barely ever use my gaming controller. Maybe we should use that. I am playing a game, aren't I? I still did more than I needed to.
Ah, yeah. Here's the chill blast.
Back to Zaylin. Finally, it's alto time. That is so annoying having to do those three. So annoying. But we did it. We did it. You better give me some good XP for that. That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
You've acquired an excellent collection of winds. Now you've got everything you need. Go to the dock and assemble the cloud sailing raft. You'll need to drum on the wewero to bind the winds to the raft. Once it is complete, let us know if it worked. This is our first time doing this.
This is our first time. I can't cross that. I have to take the bridge. That's messed up. I don't even have this. Okay, we're gonna get that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I didn't have that yet. Ain't no way.
You find a comfortable spot on the dock and start hammering out a powerful song. A song of the sky and winds and clouds. A song of storms. A song of summer sailing and winter gales. A song of binding.
I'm the avatar. I am the real Aang. Okay, Zaylin, please send me to Alto. Finally, get me out of here.
Nice drumming. Sounds like it all came together. Before you go, speak to Pakal Redmask. He can guide you on what to expect on Zoltan.
Pakal.
Ready, magician, to see the mysteries of the avians unfurl before you? Zoltan is a large island with many distinct areas. In better times, Zoltan Dock was a trade port linking aztecaaaaaaaaaaaaaaaa and avians. Beyond the dock is the dense cloudburst forest. My people live in the highest branches, in Alto village. Once you reach Zoltan Dock, look for Onyx Rain Sun, a jaguar. She'll guide you to King Neza, then to the Pyramid of Mother Moon.
Mother Moon. Yeah, this is my favorite area in Azteca. It's so fun. And it's so pretty, too. Okay, now where's my raft at? Boom. Oh, I have to... No. I do go here. Hey! Hey, I'm here! Yeah, I like this area. This is so fun. Especially when you get past the doors.
You are an ally of Zalen, Tezcat, and Pakal?
I am.
This Shadow Queen is trying to reach the Pyramid of Mother Moon. That is a hard path to find, but not so easy for us either. I saw Yakate Farwalker go with the Shadow Queen's minions into Cloudburst Forest. Her forces burned the docks and barred the gate. We need to see if there are any good birds left. Confront some copper wings and see whom they serve.
I was gonna say, if I take those myth prisms out and they turn out to be myth, I might have just exited. I might have just like deleted, uninstalled the game. Uninstalled it. Cancel my membership. Uninstall it. Never looking at this game again. And it would have been my fault. That's what makes it worse. It would have been my fault. You better fizzle. Better fizzle. Okay. Well, that's not gonna kill. Sadly, that will not kill. I'm a blade and then I'm a hit. I don't think I'll kill the first one, however. Sorry. No, not you, phone. Oh my god. Do you know the iPhone girl? Yeah. S-I-R-I. I said the name of this, well, this person, and my phone was like, Like, I'm not talking to you. Never talking to you. You would not believe the amount of times, by the way, where I'm streaming, because I use my phone as like my VTube Studio face tracker, and you would not believe the amount of times that I just say a word, doesn't even sound like her name, and she's still like, huh? Me? It's like, no one is talking to you. And the one time on stream where I was like, you know what, my friend like asked me a question, and we were in like a game where we were like doing stuff, like I think it was maybe like Peak or something, and they're like, question, and I was like, I don't know, S-I-R-I, tell me the answer. Didn't even do anything. Like, sometimes S-I-R-I, I'm trying to avoid saying its name, sometimes she will pick up me like having a conversation with like a friend or just yapping while I'm streaming, and she'll be like, I didn't understand what you were trying to say, but this is the Google search result I have. And I'm like, I am not talking to you. I am never talking to you. Did you guys hear that though? Did you hear her say huh? Did you hear the huh? Okay, you know what? Next round. Hitting. Next round. You did? Yeah. Like, chill. Chill, girly pop, chill. I'm actually getting hungry now, so I feel like we're getting at a perfect time to wrap up. Got some food waiting on me. My mom went out today, and so honestly, I'm mad. She went to my favorite sushi restaurant without me. Kinda disrespectful, just saying. my favorite place. But she got some like chicken and rice and vegetables.
We serve Captain Chontico Blue Air. He commands from the guard nest.
Is that good? But anyway, she got that and brought half of it home, so I'm gonna eat that. Yummy, yummy.
Chontico Blue Air,
Who's that?
Head into the guard nest and confront Chontico Blue Air. We need to know if he is serving the Shadow Queen. I hope he isn't.
I bet you do. Okay, I'm gonna get over there and then we're gonna go get some stuff. I need some more, maybe some more TC. Maybe, definitely some more potions. Okay, let's check first and foremost TC. Definitely could use some TC. But let's go get our potions first. I think we're good on gold. Yeah, we're good on gold. We are A-okay on gold. God of prayer. I try to do this when I'm streaming, is when I'm like getting close to like wrapping up. I try to make sure that I go and get like ready for the next time, because I only, again, if you don't know, I only play on this character on stream. She's a stream only walkthrough character, and then like when I'm done, I'll take all my VODs and I'll mash them up into one big conglomerate episode. I'm just hoping it won't be super long, because I think Avalon was like over 10 hours and my computer was like, no ma'am. So I literally had to pull out a laptop and edit them into one on a laptop, and it took like 6 hours. I could break it up, but also I don't know, I kind of like the, you know, consistency I had with like keeping it one world, one really long video. But like, dang, long. Where am I going? Celestia. World I hate most. My arch nemesis. I don't even know why I really hate it. I guess it's because you're underwater quite a bit. You're underwater, but also the story is like very futuristic. I don't know. I feel like it's very like alien, techie, futuristic, but still ancient, but still like technologically advanced to where it feels kind of sci-fi. And I'm like, I'm not a huge fan. I mostly like a good like fantasy, you know. Maybe that's also why I really liked Chrysalis, because you had like the burrower area. I loved it. Loved it. It was beautiful. Same with Avalon. I just like kind of that like maybe Renfear, Lord of the Rings, Shire. Oh, I want that. Maybe even LARP kind of aesthetic. That's the kind of stuff I like. Did I buy those? No. Am I dumb? No! Don't talk to me, Archivist. It's the SIRI thing all over again. They're trying to talk to me. 50. What? Do I not have enough money or something? Am I buying these? Oh my god, I am, aren't I? Oh my god, I bought 136. Oh my god, what am I doing? I need to go to bed. I need to stop. I need to get out of here. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're ending. We're done. We're done. On that note, we're done. We're done. My stupidness, done. I'm done. Get me out of here. Oh my god, I didn't even realize, because it usually makes a noise, like a cha-ching noise. Didn't make it. So I was like, am I even buying this? And then I noticed in the corner it was going up, like, oh my god. Oh my god, I need to go. On that note, hope you guys enjoyed today's random Wizard101 stream, because I did have to switch over, because we were going to play Wuthering Waves. Just didn't happen. So hope you enjoyed the spur of the moment Wizard101 stream, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Wuthering Waves, for real, okay, for real. All right, bye.